What's up guys, it's Zoran here, and today I'll be showing you the new and improved, it's back, Stasis Warlock Turret build. Now, this build took a hiatus when Nightfall came around, as certain mods got removed from the game, which made this build sort of a bit weaker, because of the main thing with it. I can think now. With the stasis shards, you will not be able to pick them up and use them for charger lights or armor mods. But now, with the new mod this season, Elemental Charge, that changes a lot. As Elemental Charge basically allows you to get armor charge as a chance when you pick them up. And the more you have, the more higher chance you can get with them. So we have 3 right now, and that would be very crucial to see how potent it is and why this is really good with the weapons and mods and fragments I'll be showing you. So what makes this good, this build, is A, you have to be on stasis, which I am. 2, have Osmius's gloves, because obviously with Osmius's gloves you get 2 cold snap grenades, which is really nice, as that allows you to have 2 turrets at the go ready. So very nice, and main reason why we use this Sonic. And to have Blink Watcher, so press and hold the grenade button, converts your grenade into stasis turrets that fire slowing projectiles at nearby targets. And with obviously slowed obviously make stuns overload, which is really nice. And when you freeze targets, even with the shatter effect, so when you freeze them and shatter them, it does unstoppables as well. So this is a 2-in-1 build, which is really nice for that. And with this as well, you can obviously, it doesn't stun barriers, but it can be used quite well for that as barrier. It was as long as get shields up, but if you get enough slowed hits on them, you can freeze them before they pull the barrier, which is nice. So theoretically, you could stun all of these, but the ones you can definitely stun are these 2, as that's really a chance, so don't bank on that. Obviously, the main aspects that we're using for this build is obviously Bleak Watchers, Grenade, and then Glacial Harvest. Now, Glacial Harvest is when you freeze the targets, it creates stasis shards around the frozen targets. High tier combatants create more shards. So when you do this in GMs, as this is really good in GMs, like really good, as you just freeze everything. So it'd be nice to have someone like that on your team. You just freeze anything and it makes it easier for you. It's sort of with like how Strand Titans are, with the potency of them just basically suspending everything. So yeah. Now the fragments aren't really to write home about much. I've gone with Whispered Chains while you're near frozen targets or friendly stasis crystals. You take reduced damage, just nice, especially in GMs. So yeah. Whisper the Visuals, increase damage and size of burst or stasis when you destroy a stasis crystal or defeat the frozen target. Like I said, just nice in GMs and general players really for both of those 2. You gain grenade energy each time you take damage from targets, so you'll be taking the bit damage a lot, so just nice to have. And defeating the frozen targets grants you your class ability energy. So your healing rift, which is just nice, so you get a constant healing rift flow going. For the abilities, the main one is having Gold Snap Grenade, obvious reasons, is that allows you to have 2 instead of 1, so must have really. And that's really about it for that. Now for artifact mods. Now this is interesting as this season we don't have any artifact mods that help it. So realistically, you can take this next season and be absolutely fine because we're not reliant on artifact mods, which is great. There are one main weapons you would like to have, if you have this, is a primary weapon with demolitionist. As what demolition does, so example, on its Unforgiven, if you have a roll this, because you can get this from Duality, so this is a good weapon to get, as you can currently get it in the game, so yes. But what demolition does is kills with this weapon generates grenade energy. Activating your grenade ability lowers this weapon from reserves. So that other bit quite nice, but kills with this weapon generate grenade energy is really nice. I know it might be a bit hard to do it in GMs for killing enemies and all that sort of stuff, but it's just a nice little thing to have, especially if you do pull it off. You need to throw more grenades, so really nice with that. And with Zoix, you can I've gone with before, but you can also use Aegis Scepter, as this is really nice. As final blows with this weapon generates a slowing burst around defensive defeated targets, so just quite nice crowd control, and obviously they slow, then into freeze, so you can generate more stasis crystals, so it's quite nice for that. And stasis final blows transfer ammo to this weapon's magazine for reserves, which is quite nice. And then obviously if you've got the catalyst for this, obviously when you hold your reload button, it drains super energy, it has to be full by the way, and overflows the magazine and empowering the beam with bonus damage and ability to slow in 3 seconds until the magazine or super energy runs out, or the weapon is stored can only be activated when your super energy is full, so it's quite nice for that. So I'd say. Now the mods for this build are very crucial. So your helmet can be really anything. I've got helmet with Find the Scout, a siphon of what your demolition weapon is, as mine's Void, got the Void siphon, and any other mods I just compare with friends, just because it's just a nice one to have. For your gauntlets for Osmia's gloves, 2 grenade kickstarters as gain a quite significant armor charge. I mean, green industry should I say, back from this, so it's really nice for that. And then a fastball as being able to throw your nades much faster, which is nice in general. For chest piece, it really doesn't matter. Got my charge up from armor charge, just so that stacks more, so it's nice. For reserves, or any reserves you can have, realistically. And whatever mods you want. As the mods to the chest piece doesn't really matter much. Maybe if you want to go a little charged up, which might be ideal, but it just use independent really, so not really much you can choose from there. For the boots, you need to have elemental charge, as this is really, 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 really important for this build. I know I've got 2 time demolitions there, but you can have I'm trying to think now. Any surges there, so if I want to do a void one, I can do a 0 or 2 of those. So it's just really dependent on how quick you want to get your armor charges back with the shards. So yeah, but having at least one is a must to make those stasis shards effective for this build. Having more will increase the chance of effectiveness to get your armor charge back. And then bond, it can be anything really, so yep. But I'll show you what this is like. That's obviously was put its grasp. As I see it, I'll throw 2 grenades down. Try not to get kills. Well, But as you can see, all the stasis shards there. And as you can see there, we've got charge back for our 3 crystals. Everything's getting frozen. Basically rinse and repeat. So get kills, get armor charge, rinse and repeat, get a good chunk from them. One throw grenade, more stasis crystals. Kill something. Throw it down. And sort of rinse and repeat. It's just that's gonna be the really main game glue. I mean, to be honest with you, you can even throw down, even if you're not running surges, 3 elemental charges, and then 3 bomber class mods as to get even more energy back quicker as well. So realistically, you can do a lot with this build, and the potency is just ridiculous. Because if you've got other teammates doing this as well, you pretty much just will CC control everything, and it's just ridiculous. So yeah, hope you try this build out and just see how strong it is itself. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you do like the build, please sort of comment down below on what I should do next. And yeah, I'll try to do some of the builds that any people suggested really. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later when I get killed by some awesome wizards in the background. So see you guys then.